Oke, kita mau main sebentar. Main Pro Evolution seperti biasa permainan para pria. Permainan pria adalah bola. Udah itu aja taunya. Oke, kita mau main bola sebentar. Jadi kita mau main bola karena ini ada hubungannya dengan gua dapat poin. Gua udah ngumpulin poin. Gocap demi gocap demi gocap. Untuk apa? Untuk ini. Bentar, gue pasang ini dulu, bro. Mana sih pasangnya? Elah, ribet. Oke. Untuk apa? Untuk ini dia. Gue rubah ya ke sini. Nah, jadi apakah kalian tahu bahwa sedang ada ini dia Brazil 2002. Oke, buat lo yang mungkin pernah nonton video gue sebelumnya, gue selalu memimpikan tim Milan gue ini diisi oleh pemain-pemain semuanya, utama dan cadangan itu hanya untuk pemain-pemain yang pernah main di Milan. Nah, dari situlah gue kemarin tuh pengen dapat Maldini, nggak dapet tuh. Udah top up 2 kali kalau nggak salah nggak dapat Maldini. Nah, ini nih kesempatan gue 3 nih. Masa salah satunya nggak dapet? Tiga-tiganya kebetulan pernah main di Milan. Ronaldinho, Kaka apalagi jadi pemain terbaik dunia di Milan. Cafu juga pernah main di Milan. Walaupun di sini labelnya Brazil ya. Bodo amat, yang penting kan pernah main di Milan. Itu dia yang gua jadinya bikin video ini untuk gua record dengan harapan nanti gua bisa gacha dan gua dapet semoga tiga-tiganya, tapi setidak-tidaknya satu deh, setidak-tidaknya itu yang gue berharap banget. Oke, makanya kita bikin video ini. Oke, langsung aja. Nanti kayaknya gue gak tahu gue bakal top up apa enggak, tapi yang pasti gue mau gue udah punya 900 poin dari hasil ini gue, emang hasil kumpulan gue nih. Coba gue back ya, gue punya 900 poin. Mana. Nah ini. Tuh 993 ngumpulin udah 2 bulan gue ngumpulin. Oke. Sebelum kita ke gacha gold, kita ke ini dulu deh, yang mana tadi gue dapat 1 poin undian. 1 poin undian mana nih undiannya? Oh ini dia. Alah, ini mah gak jelas. Gue udah dapat si Raulnya. Untuk apa lama-lama lagi gue dapat gini? Langsung. Siapa lagi Barry Unwin? Tidak menang Unwin. Nama kok Unwin. Oke. Masih nge-record kan nih? Tes. Masih nge-record ya. Oke, sekarang this is the moment of truth. Kita akan apa bilangnya? Kita akan langsung gacha. Semoga dapet. Gue sebenarnya pengen ini nih, Epic National Star. Gue pengen si Vincent Company 102 bagus. Tapi dipikir-pikir gue nggak mencari nilai yang gede lagi gitu. Gue udah menikmati permainannya, kalah ya kalah, menang ya menang gitu. Yang penting tiap kali ada league sebisa mungkin gue pernah tembus rank 1, league 1, rank 1-nya, bukan rank 1 apa namanya? Divisi 1 gitu ya. Entah nanti turun lagi ke divisi 2 enggak apa-apa, yang penting gue nanti dapat hadiahnya gitu, pernah masuk divisi 1. Nah, ini nih yang gue kemarin atensi gue kesini mulu, anjir, ada Kaka, Ronaldinho, Cafu, tiga-tiganya ex Milan. Gue harus dapat salah satu minimal nih gitu guys. Oke, kita gacha yuk, semoga kita dapat bagus ya guys. Mana nih, kita pakai konsep 3 kali guys seperti biasa. Panjang siapa nih? Gue lebih ngincer Kakak deh, lebih ganteng loh. Kok lebih ganteng? 1 2 3. Oke, Kakak. Langsung Kakak, please. Udah ngumpulin capek-capek lah ya, Joe Gomez, Joe Gomez. Dapat tuh Charlison sama Joe Gomez. Aduh, nggak penting banget. Pasti akan langsung gue jual nanti. Masih gagal guys, apakah kita top up? Sialan, gue harus top up lagi. Gue sebenarnya benci top up. Gue nggak mau keluar duit sebenarnya. Tapi ini ada kakak. Duh, udah sangat terpaksa guys, gue keluar duit guys, top up guys, sekali aja, top up sekali aja. Kalau gagal ya udahlah, anggaplah itu buang sial ya. Jangan dari sini, dari itu aja. Coba kalau dari sini berapa? 159.000 itu dapat 1050. Coba kalau yang dari poin dari website, kalau dari website 159 tuh belum sama pajak ya. 159 kalau dari website ini berapa? Oke, 143, 1.100. Oh, lebih murah ini dong. Ini kena pajak berapa? Oh, bonusnya 53, 103. Oh, ada tambah 53 poin nih. Oke. 1010. Anda kan aslinya kayak tadi kan di web kan. Kalian ngeliat nggak sih? Nggak lihat ya kalau di nggak ngeliat ya kalau di ini gue ya. Oh, nggak kebuka sebentar. Nah, ntar gue akan naikin ke atas ya. Mana. Nah, loh, kok gede banget bro. Gede sekali. Set, dia gede sekali ininya. Nggak fit tuh. Nah, ini. Kenapa dia nggak ngefit ke ini ya? Nah, ini kalau kalian lihat itu 1010 tambah 40. Nah, ini nih kelihatannya. 1010 tambah 40 itu kan tadi harganya tuh yang 159.000 kalau di aplikasinya. Ini tambah 53 koin lagi. Jadi kayaknya lebih untung beli di sini dah. Sekarang kayaknya kalau lebih untung tuh beli di sini nih. Di apa namanya nih? Apa namanya? Web store, toko resmi Efootball. Koda Shop. Karena dia lebih murah. 14.000 ya dong. Kita beli aja guys ya. Semoga dapat, please lah. Oke, dengan Chris. Jadi sekarang jadi tambah ini jadi berapa? Tambah pajak. Oh, 159 tuh dengan pajak. Oke. Berarti lebih untung 53 koin kita ya kalau beli lewat website ini. Lebih untung. Oke. 159.000. Aduh, keluar duit sialan. Udah, kalau gue nggak dapet di sini gue udah pasrah lah guys. Gue nggak mau sampai segitunya banget mau beli pemain. Sebenarnya pengen ya. Tapi gimana? Kalau nggak dapet udah top upan nggak dapet kan, masa gue terjebak harus keluar duit lagi. Nggak mau guys, gue keluar duit terus buat game. Sekali aja top upnya. Kali aja top upnya, please jangan sering-sering. Aduh, bangke. Udah top upnya udah. Oke, mana nih, keluar nggak nih hasilnya nih? Kok nggak di refresh? Oke, kita beli lagi nih. Kasih kan. Oke. Oke guys, kita lagi another 900. Bangke, gimana caranya ya biar jadi langsung deh. 1, 2, 3. Oh, diklik, diputerin. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Nah, rumus dari mana nggak tahu. Udah lah. Dah. Please lah, please. Tolong, nggak dapet. Dapetnya matiin doang. Kan gitu bikin sedih ya. Nah, masih ada sisa satuan. Gue masih punya 296. Bolehlah satuan 2 kali ya. 1. Langsung aja deh. Dapat deh. Dapat sekarang dulu. Terakhir 1, 2, 3. Nah, satuan. Satuan aja dah. Dapat Oppo, ini gak jelas Michael. Udah. Kenapa gue gak pernah beruntung ya? Udah ngumpulin capek-capek, gak beruntung juga. Asem. Udah lah. Main game aja dah. Kesel gue. Gue pengen dapet, gak dapet. Aing kesel dah, main game aja dah. Kita naikin rating dulu yuk. Tembus gak ya ke level 2? Kemarin gue kalah terus, formasi gue hancur. Semoga formasi yang terakhir ini bagus nih, semoga ya. Semoga formasi ini bagus. Kemarin hancur banget gue kalah terus ya. Apa gue ketemu yang jago-jago terus ya? Apa gue aja yang on? Antara itu sih. Oke. Oke, musuh kita 3193 ya, masih jago-jago, masih bagus. Kemarin Nunes nih kenceng nih, sundulannya bahaya. Yang perlu gua waspadai sundulannya sebenarnya. Ih, Totti, kenapa jadi Totti bro? Totti kan 95. Udah mau naik? Oh, udah. Tadi gue mau apa ya? Oh, cek defense. Ketika defense, belum bro. Ketika diedit ini, bagaimana ketika di defense? Defense kayak gini. Lagi offense. Oke. Ini gue tempel kali ya si itu ya. Ngeri nih si ini. Si Unes nih. Tempel dikit nih. Right guys, kita coba. Oke.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now.
Timber.
Playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Kimmich is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Just shooting chance!
Ronaldo!
And he's done it!
Ronaldo!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Vitz. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. Oh, good. Oh, crossbar. Mohamed Salah. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Timber just eases him off the ball. Vitz. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Nggak kenceng tendangannya, kenapa? Harusnya kenceng.
And it's Gerrard. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Wirtz running with intent. Mohamed Salah has it in a white. He's gone for goal!
Anjir.
Mo Salah! Sensational! A finish right from the top draw. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Itu jangan kasih yang tarik untuk menghadapi sama si Hamas.
Kajolu. Great defending, strong and determined. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Can he get on the end of this? Kajolu.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Szoboszlai. Raul. No, he's had it taken off him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Silvestre. And it's Sneijder. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well spotted. And he can clear it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Raul will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Sneijder, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Szoboszlai. Howson cuts out the pass. Sneijder conjures time and space where few can. And back to the keeper they go. Khan with the clearance.
There will be one.
And this is
minute
Hullet.
time.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Pass is just off target. And that brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Back on the way then. Looks to the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Szoboszlai. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquez cuts it out. Sneijder. Gerrard. And it's Szoboszlai. Great vision. Good ball, good take. He's having a hit! Superb from Szoboszlai! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Liverpool have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Milan needing a change of fortune here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Raul gets into a good position. Elects to cross. That's an excellent interception. Sneijder has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He is through here. Hullet. Great chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Robertson. And he's been shifted off it. And this is Ronaldo. And that's going wide left. Played into the box.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Mohamed Salah picks it up out wide. Crosses it in. He's rising! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Szoboszlai. That's destined for the flank. That's a good run down the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Wirtz. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Change of plan here, perhaps. Now it's Schneider. And he's picked out the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Wirtz. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Wirtz. Number 17, Raúl. Coming on the field, number 20, McAllister. Number 38, Maeda.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Kadiolu is in a really good position out wide. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Rijkaard. Timber. Tries to play it through. Swings in across. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, the reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Nicely weighted ball, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And it's Kadiolu. It's a promising position. And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Gerrard is there, and he can pick it up.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nice.
And a chance!
Oh.
And that's
It's
in!
blue.
And right near the end, we have parity.
The goal scorer for Milan.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And yes, it's him again. So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. And a shot! Gerrard. And that'll be the end of that.
Keburu-buru gue ya,
Well,
ternyata bisa
nothing to
di
separate the sides in the end.
pressing.
Not for the want of
Sorry,
desire,
guys, sorry,
drive or determination. No complaints.
Aing terburu-buru, tapi oke lah permainannya. Kok lu sih, bro? Ini dong. Terus tadi waktu gua ini kenapa dia belum berubah? Kenapa gua tengahnya ini gua rada sempitin ke dalam supaya si pemain back sayap ini dia ngambil luar gitu. Jadi dia ada yang bantu cover. Kecuali nanti ketika defense dia gua suruh supaya nggak minta maju ke depan. Gitu sih ceritanya ya. Plannya sih gitu bro. Nggak tahu ntar kejadian gimana. Defense ya defense selalu. Oke. Kita nggak lama mainnya, kita mau ke luar. Tiga 159 masih oke, masih bisa ditahan. Bukan Movik ngeri tuh, bukan Movik. Bukan Movik ngeri. Pelatihnya PT Clipper. Jadi ngeliat mukanya masih kesel gua. Kenapa ya gua tenang dulu berarti. Kesel liat mukanya sumpah. Masih teringat-ingat Indonesia tidak lolos gara-gara dia nggak jelas formasi Wopo yang kau bikin.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Santa Clara clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quick...
He's having a shot! And he's there to get it away. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Hakimi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Howson. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
pass isn't the best.
Snyder jelek banget passingnya.
Szoboszlai, Akanji, Hakimi, and it's Bojan. Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Hullet. Probing pass.
Chance!
Bagus.
Goal! Milan!
Bagus.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that's a key interception. Can he get it through? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mana sih?
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Szoboszlai is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there.
There will be a throw-in. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. Bojan. And he cuts out the supply. Timber. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a delicate pass.
Gue tahu dia tadi gue mau one yang sama. Untung gue nggak sebodoh itu.
He's a sharp little ball here. And they win it back again. Gerrard.
Ya ampun, Gerrard pasti.
And they're quick to get it back. Great ball, and he's in here. Scholes. Szoboszlai. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And here's Hullet. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Silvestre makes the interception. He's found a way through. It's Snyder! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given.
Kok yang sliding? Ronaldinho
Milan
gimana sih itu?
have themselves a chance from the spot.
Ronaldo. Orang gue lagi itu.
This further to improve their cause.
Sliding tadi. Oke, siap Ronaldo. Kemana nih kita kasih nih? Nah, situ.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Schneider. And no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. And this is Ronaldo. Szoboszlai. Now Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's well spotted. Hakimi. That is ended up in no man's land. Now that looks a decent ball. Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Juga bener udah dapet ya? Enakan malam pas sore ya?
And here is the first touch of the second half. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And this is Ibrahimovic. Kajolu. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Silvestre. And he's forced to go back. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Gullit. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. It's all becoming so easy.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A case now of complete control. Quality ball. Looking for the run. Howson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No way through. Bojan, it's a pretty loose pass. Timber, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That's a sharp pass.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he shoots! Milan have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Schneider with the short one. Elects to cross. Hakimi with the clearance. Ibrahimovic. Space for him to turn and look. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. Bojan. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider, and he's picked it up out wide, and it's played into the middle. It'll be a throw-in. Gullit gets into a good position. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hakimi. Scholes. Szoboszlai. Bojan. Now it's Mbappe. Silvestre gets over and intercepts. Out towards the flank. Now, can they get him away? Akanji deals with that comfortably. Scholes. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Schneider. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. Hangs one in. Oh, good effort! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Milan are having a ball here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And here's Gullit. Over to the right flank. Takes aim and crosses. And he's straight offside.
Attenzione, un cambio.
So here comes the substitution. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Oh, that's fabulous. Might be... He's had a shot! And that's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Santa Clara still making a fight of this. Kajolu. Decent chance! And that's a tidy finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Cristiano Ronaldo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's managed to get rid. Kukcu. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And that will be it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite...
Oke, ini formasinya kayaknya ya. Tapi kalau ketemu yang jago gocek, lewat juga sih. Destroy e-sport. Wah, aduh, e-sport dia. Mampus gua. Lawan e-sport. Males nih kalau udah lawan orang e-sport nih. Jago-jago, bahaya. Ah, masa 97, bohong banget nih, dikecilin sama dia. Gak mungkin timur 97. Hancur aja kerjaan.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of...
Oh, good effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Dari namanya yang lucu banget dari si Influence.
Well, that has not gone well. Schneider. Oh, nicely intercepted. Baresi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Vieri. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Azar. And this is Vieri. Schneider. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Terrific effort! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Stojkovic just eases him off the ball. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Azar. And here's Vieri. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Stojkovic. Kadiolu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kadiolu is in a really good position out wide. Timber picks it up out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Vieri. That has been cut short. Cristiano Ronaldo. Schlotterbeck goes long. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Alah, kena gitu aja gua.
Vitinha! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
France find a position of real strength now. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Hazard.
Hazard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Marquez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And this is Hazard. Vitinha. He's got away. Vitinha puts them all in. And that should get the job done. Nicked it back promptly. And this is Vieri.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well timed, excellent interception. Schneider. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Oh, the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Che si prevede traffico intenso nei dintorni dello stadio dopo la partita. Siate prudenti.
Down to business again. 45 minutes to change their fate. No, again there's no way through. Silvestre.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
That is good alertness. Done delicately. Dink through. Good read, needed to be.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He leaps for it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. No, it's come to nothing.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space, to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Silvestre.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pullet needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Threads one in. Pullet proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shot a goal! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are right back within touch!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Azar. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Corner number 3 coming up. Good ball, good take. Cleared without hesitation. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Stojkovic. And this is Vieri. And the shot!
Ya nice.
Goal!
Pressing gitu doang tuh.
With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France palpably stronger, better, superior. Stojkovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now there's a fine ball, and he's chosen to go back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Azar, and he's running through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, this could be a chance. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, a guilty! Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Jago dia, bro. Passing-passingnya gokil.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Foot in. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. And it's Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Serginho. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there goes the final whistle. Milan have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to...
Bagus dia. Saya harus mengakui dia jago. Oke guys, itu aja mungkin permainan hari ini. Kita ketemu lagi di video-video selanjutnya. Dadah.